Hello everybody, welcome to a Saturday video, first one. This is going to be about some options for Kindred. Now, as a lot of you know, this one is doing the rounds at the moment as being a pesky champion to go up against. I guess people might say, oh, you've done a video number one, why are we doing another video? Oh, I've already done this, or I've had enough of this. Well, I thought I'd revisit it because it is causing a little bit of a pain point. I have updated the Google Drive spreadsheet. Do bear in mind you have to scroll down. Like if you see on screen right now, this is the Excel version that I have. It doesn't compress very well when it goes to Google Docs. Sorry, but Google Docs are the best way, or Google Spreadsheets, Google Sheets are the best way to kind of get these out. If you scroll down, it will go to the Kindred section, or the May section there. And then what you have to do for this week is just go across. So you just do your wheel across, so it will just kind of go from from side to side. So yeah, we'll go from side to side to kind of get to there with that one. I've updated it, but what I've done is what I'm going to be kind of referring to in this particular video: more champion options to go against this, number one, and number two, a bit of a kind of a breakdown method of taking on Kindred just from some tests. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So I'll talk about some updated options. So some updated options for this, of course, for the particular nodes is like Delirium. You have to identify what is annoying you about this fight. Is it reverse controls? For me, it's always reverse controls. I cannot stand reverse controls. Don't like them. At least you get an option of using robot champions, but there is a methodology to take this on. I've experimented with Warlock. It sort of works. Mega Sentinel. It sort of works. What's the other one? Oh, Guillotine 2099 was another one that really works because it plays into, if you've got a hashtag robot, then you're not reverse controls, and that's beneficial, isn't it? I think that's what a lot of us want to see. So what I have done for this is also added to the spreadsheet, which we're going to refer to in this video, and also I'm going to throw on screen some other options and the footage that I I took from experimenting around with some options, basically trying out this method because I wanted to get this down. It was annoying me, this fight, and of course do bear in mind what you can do is you can exit out and you don't have to. You can basically sync your key in and then kind of go, because you do have this kind of like unlock gate thing, so you can then go in and then say, oh, hang on, I don't want to do this fight anymore. You press exit and you end quest like that, and then see that the key has been refunded. So you can go and make as many mistakes, try as many champions as possible, and of course, each to their own with how they want to tackle it. So let's break this down. So let's go for a kind of like visual sense. Let's kind of get this better into shot as well, because I just want to we'll get the arrow in a moment, but I wanted to kind of slow this down. So there's a couple of things I want to slow down on. So one thing you can do is you can take the enemy to SP3, and he will not do an SP3. If anybody's worried about that he's just going to SP3 you to death, he doesn't do it. It will just throw an SP2. So that's the one thing. This is slowed right down now because I'm doing the build. You can see this is, first of all, the issue a mistake. Okay, I made the mistake there, and look, the AI in this mode is trash. Like, it's really trash. And that's the issue, isn't it? If you're kind of like, if you don't want him, in the RNG sense of the word, to throw an SP2 or an SP1 whilst you're right next to him and root you, look, it's probably going to happen. So you've got to be as cautious and careful as possible. So one of the other things to be cautious and careful as possible is keeping your distance. So you're probably seeing on screen, you should be able to see it. I've got right at the top there, that's the infest. So I've been infested, so I'm going to degen to death unless I keep my distance, which I did. Of course, this is a bad example because this is me kind of like showing the rotation of like, look, I just got like absolutely kind of a decimated to the wall, which is not particularly helpful. This is, but it at least kind of gives you an idea. So now we're going to look at once you've had a good SP2. So a good SP2 is a situation like this on the screen. Let's play that. So the great thing about this is I'm going to push the enemy to do his SB2. You can see at the top there where the arrow is, there is I'm approaching my infestation, which you can see, but it's here, SB2 is launched. And then he does, as part of the end animation, boom, right there, fist. He punches, he goes to punch. At that point, you can pause the infest right there. So that's what that'll do. That'll buy you some time as you again start getting a bit aggressive. Wiccan's another option. It's up to you whether you want to use him. He's reverse control immune, and is you know, if you rotate around and kind of like, you'll get shock, you won't get incinerate for the champion. Of course, again, this is another example of me getting hit there because I didn't keep my distance, and of course you can see right there I've been infested. So I need to kind of like keep my distance whilst this is on, because get close, degen right there. I'm doing a special attack in order to kind of just push him away, because again, I need to get back, which you're going to see in a minute. I'm just going to swipe myself back, backing away, backing up, trying to make sure that timer goes out. And whilst that timer's going out, I can keep my distance, and everything. You can see bit of degen there, but of course keeping distance until it goes off from the infestation. You can see it's off right there. So that's kind of like the approach. So that's, as I said, like my kind of like advice with it, especially if you're depending on the champion you want to use. There are lots of decent and different options to take on this particular quest, and I've done a little bit of write-up with an image. I kind of spent a bit of time it was Friday when I'm recording this, to kind of showcase the images, to say, okay, we'll look out for this, do this, and you should be fine with it. I'm still backing several champions that I used before. I do like using Juggernaut. Now, I'm probably going to throw some footage over the top of here of me soloing with Juggernaut. It's a very different play. It's not an advisable play, but it's an aggressive play. We've got the Unstoppable on point. We've got the Energize. We've just got aggression, and that's the main thing. And also keeping my distance from being infested, because I don't want to obviously get degened and kind of go. But it was kind of it's a scrappy one. But sometimes finding that scrappy option is still cool. Like, you know, if it's stupid, or people consider it stupid, and it works, it's not stupid as an option. So that was kind of like cool to do that. Kate Bishop, I think with Cryo Start, the pre-fight is an option as well. I know some people are using that. I haven't tried that just yet. I've tried a few other ones. Kingpin with the parry heavy method, and of course doing some of the methodology that we explained and showcased, can make sure that you kind of get towards the end. Yes, you're going to have to watch out for that 1% and the champion staying alive, but you've just got to, again, be careful and box clever around some of those you know, the rotations that the champion does, and also how you would kind of approach the fight. Strife, I think it was Simula's video posted today, is another kind of new option that's pretty good. So do check that out if you want another kind of like clean option for this. So look, lots of different options, lots of interesting options. Spider Ham is still a really great option, because at the end of the day, degen immunity, and also dealing with the situation of, hey, champion's going to do a special attack. What are you going to punish? Special attacks. Makes total sense with that. But there we go. That is going to be it for the video. And thank you very much for watching. Make sure as well to go and check out the spreadsheet that I've put up. Of course, if you want to check it out, please do. And as well, just hit the like button. You know, just support the channel and stuff like this. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Make sure as well to check out some other content, which will be located on screen right now. I don't know what it is. It's a mystery. But I'll see you all very soon. Much love and goodbye.